Stage 3 of the Volta la Comunitat Valenciana was one that could have been for the sprinters, could have been for the breakaway, or maybe even one for the general classification contenders. Less than 2,000 metres of climbing, but Binyam Girmay and the rest of the sprinters were wondering if they could survive the final two climbs. The last climb of the day topping at just over 30 kilometres from the finish, a very steep effort to Garbí, with Giulio Ciccone hoping to hold on to the yellow jersey with 3 days remaining. 145 kilometres between Bétera and Segunto on stage 3 of this year's Tour of Valencia. So the race reached Valencia province, and it'd been an intriguing day. Another beautiful sunny day with a strong 5-man breakaway out there. Jongels, a winner of Tour and Giro stages, a monument winner as well, with 4 riders alongside him. Marc Soler had already attacked by the time we got on to the final climb, and his UAE Emirates team were trying to put the pressure on all of the rest. One by one the sprinters were dropped. Lawson Craddock was the strongest of the breakaway, this time down to 4 with Sander de Pestel dropped. And behind the peloton it was all kicking off. Thomas Gloag, the 21-year-old British rider from Jumbo-Visma, had a go. Bauke Mollema briefly chased him before giving up the ghost. And Lawson Craddock had 30 seconds when he went over the top of the Garbí. But behind they were getting organised. The rest of the breakaway had him in their sights. And bit by bit would bring down that gap until they reeled Craddock straight back in. Velasco was there, Gregard alongside Bob Jongels. And then Craddock could not hang on. 15 k's to go, he went straight out the back. Still a minute of an advantage at this time, but Bahrain victorious for Fred Wright and Movistar for Alex Aramburu, working hard to bring it back. With 7.5 kilometres to go, half a minute was the gap, and it looked like it was nailed on that the break would be caught. They went into the final kilometre with 3 or 4 seconds. A couple of roundabouts to take in, but straight to the line they went. Gregard with a huge turn in the final kilometre. He'd never won a pro bike race, but would not win this one either, because Velasco came around him. Gregard dropped his chain. Jongels couldn't hit the front. And Simone Velasco picked up Astana, Kazakhstan's first victory of the 2023 season. Behind there was disappointment obvious on the faces of Movistar. They just missed out. 3 seconds the margin of victory for the breakaway. A first win in 18 months for Velasco, just the 4th of his career. A huge day for a break that didn't probably think they were going to have the chance to go all the way. Aramburu, Rojas, Wright, Baumann, Costa, Bilbao and McNulty the best of the rest. And Giulio Ciccone held on to the yellow jersey with 1 mountain stage and an expected processional sprint to finish off at the weekend. But just a 3-second gap over Pello Bilbao, 6 to Vlasov, 10 to a group of riders, with Rodriguez and McNulty still in the hunt, means that it's all to play for going into stage 4. Plenty of decisions still to be made then at the Volta la Comunitat Valenciana. The weekend to come, set fair for more entertainment that you can see live and on demand on GCN+.